Hello, thank you guys so much for joining me for my capstone presentation today on August 10th, 2022. I would like to start by introducing my guests here with me today. First, Destiny Peasley, my colleague at Troy Buchanan.
Hello.
And next, my sister Claudia Adam, who is currently studying to become a physical education teacher at Illinois College.
Hi.
Again, thank you both for being here with me today. First of all, are you both able to see my poster okay on your screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So over the past few months, I have been working on my action research project for my capstone at Northwest Missouri State University. I decided to focus on the effect of team building exercises to improve student to teacher relationships. So with the help of Dr. Zeliff, I formulated an action research question to begin my research. So in the top left corner, you can see my action research question located. And so that is, will the implementation of team building exercises, weekly mood meters, and wellness check-ins to our junior level students improve relationships as measured by the Connectedness Survey? So my research took place at Troy Buchanan High School, where I teach currently, located in eastern Missouri. Our schools consist of approximately 1,500 students, grades 10 through 12, and we continue to grow each year. The entire 11th grade class participated in the Connectedness Survey. However, I decided to focus my research on my 11th grade homeroom students, consisting of 19 students, 11 male and 8 female. I began to research ways to make students feel that they have a positive relationship with at least one teacher at school. So under the data sources category, you can see that I designed the Connectedness Survey using Google Forms because I felt that this was the most user-friendly option for our school. Each student was able to access the survey on their school-issued iPad. The survey was administered 3 times throughout the second semester, once in January, March, and May. The awesome thing about Google Forms is that the responses were automatically generated into a Google Sheet for me to easily track their progress and responses. So our school has implemented a new mission statement focusing on relationship building. So the Connectedness Survey was my way to try to take that new stride to make changes. So if you look to the far right, you can see the results for each survey that was administered. The top pie chart shows results for the first survey administered on January 15th, 2022. This survey again was given to my entire junior level homeroom class to see if they felt as if they had a trusted adult at school. So you can see results showed that only 42.1% of my class felt as if they had a trusted adult at school. Personally, I felt this number was low considering it was less than half of my class. So this then led to me researching ways to help students feel as if they have someone they can trust at school. I decided to then implement team building exercises and weekly mood meters into our homeroom routine to see if we can improve that number. So if you look at the middle pie chart on the right again, you will see the results for the second Connectedness Survey on March 8th, 2022. After implementing the new exercises into my classroom. So it shows that 63.2% of my class says that they feel as if they have a positive relationship with the teacher at our school. The new exercises created a fun and engaging environment, and it was a way for my students to take a quick break from homework that they typically would do during homeroom. So while the second survey showed improvement, I decided to tie wellness check-ins into our Friday routine. So these check-ins allowed me to hear from my students individually and then gave them a place to tell me a bit more about their week. So if you look at the bottom pie chart on the right again, you will see the results from the third Connectedness Survey on May 20th, 2022, right at the end of the school year. So the results showed that all 19 students feel as if they have a trusted adult at school. By engaging with my students in my homeroom through team building exercises, mood meters, and wellness check-ins, I was able to achieve my goal in hopes that each student would feel as if they have at least one trusted adult at school. So after completing these exercises, I was able to talk with some students and reflect on the exercises we implemented this semester. A student asked if they could possibly pick out what activities or games we could play this upcoming school year, so which I plan to continue with these exercises while accepting student input for change. So I'm looking forward to getting the school year started. Lastly, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, you will find a QR code that links to the resources I use to support my research. While conducting my research, I came across a school that utilizes animal-assisted therapy to help relieve student stress. So while this was used at a post-secondary school in the articles that I read, I think something like this could be used at the high school level as well, potentially during finals time to help relieve student stress. So I feel as though something like this could go hand in hand with the mood meter that I designed for this project. So this is what I have found regarding my findings to helping improve student to teacher relationships. Do either of you guys have any questions for me?
So I want to start by saying that I'm super impressed that you went from 40% to 100%. That's awesome. So how did you implement your wellness check-ins into your Friday routines?
So the wellness check-ins actually went over super well. I created a short, just Google form. It really went hand in hand since our connecting survey was also on there as well. Each Friday to allow me to have an easy way to get feedback from each student. So for example, one Friday they had an option to make a hashtag that captures the way that they were feeling that day. Another Friday, they created a bucket list where they answered what was filling their bucket that day or what was draining their bucket. So it was just something short and quick to kind of get their feedback at the end of the week just before they headed home for the weekend.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so I love the idea of regarding animal assisted therapy. How would you plan to implement that into your classroom for the upcoming school year?
Well, I recently actually just became the National Honor Society co-advisor. So I think maybe tying those students in with an organization like that to help make this an event at school, maybe even turn it into a service project. So
Awesome.
Thank you both for the questions. Do you guys have any other questions for me? No? Okay. All right. Well, thank you both again so much for joining me in my presentation. I appreciate it. So I'll see you both soon.
Thank you.
Bye.